Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a little bit of time. I think the last time I uploaded was about 2 months ago. So you can obviously tell I've gone through a bit of a transformation in that time. I know. I will elaborate on that because there's actually quite a few life changes happening and I'm so excited to tell you about them, but I will leave that for the next vlog. Now, in the past 2 months, I have actually made a few clips. I would say I did film quite a lot, actually. I went away for Christmas camping. I did a huge drumming circle for New Year's Eve. And recently, and when I mean recently, I mean yesterday, I went four-wheel driving. So I thought I would just chuck them all into one video because I didn't really film intros and outros for these things. They're just random clips. So why don't we start with Christmas 2023. How's the chai going?
As a mess. Huge mess.
Brekkie. We decided to go for a camping trip on Christmas. Before Christmas, it is the 24th now. We left yesterday. I do have a setup in my car with a bed and fridge and cooking material. I know now that I still need to tweak it because it is pretty uncomfortable still. After a terrible night rest, we have now found a coffee shop in Booty National Park. I know, it's even better than the van we used to work in, right? Coffee shop to refresh and refuel before we do our little hike to, I think it's called Maitland Beach, Maitland Bay Beach. We're probably gonna take our snorkeling gear, go for a swim. Both of us are loners this Christmas because we don't have any family or friends. Well, we have friends. We are
wifeys.
We are wifeys, we're travel wives. Currently fighting off all the mosquitoes, so I use my undies to swap them all around. I ended up going to the Central Coast in New South Wales, Australia for a drumming circle New Year's Eve bonfire. Now this was basically a giant event, 400 people in the bush living like hippies in tents and caravans and vans and whatnot, living our best life. Just tons of love, tons of yoga, chatting, workshops, spirituality, clothing swaps, music. It was so beautiful and I met some amazing individuals in that time. So I'm super grateful for that. And so many memories I will cherish forever. So I thought I'd show you a couple of those clips. I'm currently driving completely off-road. There's a whole bloody vine in the middle of the drive. Yeah, this road is pretty weird. There's a lot of road signs saying that it's private and that no trespassing allowed. But I'm assuming this is part of the festival. I have no idea. This is our little campsite.
Purple woman without telling me you're a purple woman.
I know, purple's so cute.
I go first. It has her name on it.
Okay, so this is a toilet, which is a compost toilet, and we actually have a view, so... Now, like...
It's who I am.
Pussy in the creek.
Pussy in the creek.
Previous partner Alyssa, which that ended about 4 months ago, and it was one of the hardest 5 years I think of my life because
The skin is beautiful.
The kookaburras swoop them because they try to eat the eggs.
you know what I mean? Like there's a knowing that that will get it across and over the water.
What's your name, Dom? Tash. Thank you, Tash. What Tash just shared, for those of you who couldn't hear, is if you have rubbish, please don't leave it somewhere where the wildlife can get to it. We have many amazing goannas here, and they will come and knock after they get used to you. And they're probably used to you by today, so they will come and say hello. So
Wide awake, yeah. Time to put this butter knife away. Cause right now I'm not eating at your table. Never been around here. I put the pen to page when I was 15. Yeah, everything around me felt like a strange dream. And everyone around me, they just ain't seen the monsters in my head like it was 19.
We're on day 3 of the festival, and tonight is New Year's Eve, so I'm super excited to share that with everyone. I'm having such a ball sharing this space with everyone. It's very noisy, I know, but these are my people, guys. We're all just hippies living in the bush right now and having a really good time. Time for the festivities to begin. I'm heading over to the massive bonfire in Castle Village, and I can't wait to share it with you all. It looks phenomenal. I did miss half of it because I was talking too much with my friends and enjoying the company. Let's find the others.
I don't like when it gets dark and then there's a glare.
Oh, that's a video. I could feel like it. Happy New Year, beautiful people. I know I look a little bit rough, but I had the best time ever. I didn't end up filming because I was so immersed in the experience. I was connecting with people, we were chatting around the fire, and I'm never gonna forget it. This was my first experience at Castle Village, and I've got so much to unpack when I get home. I decided not to stay until tomorrow because I feel quite fulfilled. I think I've done enough, and I would like to be in some comfort. I would like to take a nice hot shower. I would like to wash my dishes properly. I would like to cook some delicious food properly. So yeah, I've got about an hour and a half ahead of me until I get home, and I'll catch you guys soon. The last thing I'm putting in this video is a 2-day trip I did with one of my best friends, Gareth. We went 4-wheel driving around the Bathurst area in New South Wales. I recently bought an all-wheel drive Toyota Kluger with all-terrain tires. Now this is not a 4x4. My friend Gareth has a Tank 300 and it is an absolute beast. But I thought I would check mine out anyway and see what it is capable of, and I had so much fun doing this. We're at our first stop on the 4-wheel drive track. I don't exactly know where we are right now. No idea, but it's off the beaten track. This is the cars that we're using today for this trip. Parked at the start of the bridle track that we are doing. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen! My car is struggling slightly. I think the all-wheel drive is really fighting against my steering.
Got all right back there?
My car caught a bit of dust on that road. That was really, really fun.
Glamping, isn't it?
Some real glamping. Vegan sausage rolls. That was my first ever river crossing, and probably this car's first ever river crossing. Slight problem, my car decides that it does not want to lock or unlock anymore. It is open, but it doesn't want to unlock, and it does not want to manually unlock. On another note, we made it to Hill End, and this is the end of the track, which we thought we were never going to make because the river crossing was actually supposedly very deep and you needed a snorkel for it, but we made it through, no problem. This is one of those creepy places where there's like no staff, but it's open. And now we're having a well-deserved treat. It was a good trip, wasn't it?
No, it's really good.
Yeah. We saw some really interesting cars coming our way that weren't probably supposed to be on that track. Pretty old country town. And I desperately need the loo, so we're gonna find a loo. It is our second day that we're going 4-wheel driving. We're still in the Bathurst area. We just stayed in a local motel called the Littlemore. We found a few tracks around the area that should be easy enough for my car to get through. We're packing up now and about to head off to our next track. See you soon. So far in this trip, Gareth has nearly hit a wallaby, shot right in front of his car. There's no traffic here. at all, probably not for hours, and then at one point it just decides to come in front of us. I was taking some pictures.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear that.
Made it to Winburndale Nature Reserve, so halfway through the track now. Okay, we've come across a big mud pool. Okay, that was way easier than that actually looked, to be honest. This is a really big puddle. Let's chuck a rock in it. Oh. Maybe we can go around that bit there. It looks like people have...
Yeah.
Yeah. Gareth's car is an off-roader, but we haven't kitted it out yet with off-road tires. So these are still normal road tires. So we're not gonna test it because we don't have a winch either. We don't have anything to tow each other. So if we get stuck, we're pretty much screwed. Yep, you can go. Wow, look at this. Wow. Holy crap. I can't believe we found this. Decided this is going to be our next camp spot when we come back at some point. Probably going to set down a trailer tent and a rooftop tent, and you're sorted. People have actually made campfires here, but I can't get over how amazing it is. Yep. Keep coming. Gareth is going to drive my car now, either through the puddle or through the narrow gap beside it. Oh, I can hear shit scraping. No, you can fit through. Yeah, yeah. One you have, that one you haven't. There you'll be fine, there's plenty space. Plenty space. Perfect! Kluger did it again! Because she's smaller than any new 4x4 these days, so we managed to fit through the gap. So that's a win. Literally obstacle after obstacle. It's just non-stop water everywhere. So let me try. Made it.
It even sounds like a four-wheel drive.
It is a four-wheel drive, okay? Thank you so much for watching, guys. This is a little bit of a random vlog because I've put bits and pieces together, but I never really had enough footage for each individual event to make a full vlog. I always end up enjoying the moment too much and not really filming enough because I like my videos to look aesthetic, like the Bali ones, but you know, when you get caught up in the moment, you just don't film anything. I will keep this as it is, and I will tell you so much more in the next few videos that are coming up. Thanks a ton for watching, guys. I really appreciate you, and see you in the next one.